Well, hello there. This is Mark Barrett with Firebrand Networker again. I want to thank you for tuning into the video. That's the next installment of our 10-day boot camp on internet marketing. So as you can see here, I have the same schematic up we talked about last time. And last time, of course, we were talking about using out-of-the-box solutions as lead capture and funnel system portals so that when we go out there and start driving traffic on the internet to our capture pages, specifically MLM targeted leads, these people are going to come into our capture system, move through the system, and we're going to put them in a position to where these people are going to want to come into our particular MLM, because that's the whole purpose of this type of a system. So once again, if you remember, we're gonna set up and configure our system first using the out-of-the-box solutions. We are then going to go out and go into the educational portal in the back of the system, and we are going to learn how to drive traffic to our particular website so that we can convert them. Okay, and of course, as you see up there on the lead flow chart, a lot of different ways that you can market or drive traffic to your portal. And there are two basic principles here. One is that you can either use free marketing strategies or you can use paid marketing strategies. Free strategies, paid strategies, they're equally powerful. The only difference is how long it takes you to build it up to be able to get the lead flow up. Free strategies like Google, pay-per-click, that's the 800-pound gorilla of the online marketing world. Results are instantaneous. Most people are a little bit afraid of Google. We're going to do a segment on that, but it's easy, it's cheap, it's very cost effective. And then there are things like list builder programs, which we're going to talk about today. The other side of the lead generation universe are the using social media, or what we call Web 2.0 properties, to be able to go out there and generate leads for free, which everybody likes the idea of, right? Free leads. The only problem with free leads, if we can call it a problem, is it just takes a little more legwork to get them set up. These are things like social media marketing, Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, doing blog marketing, doing article marketing. We're going to talk about all of these approaches also. It may take you a month or so to get them built up. Facebook, you can usually start generating leads within 2 weeks on. But today we're going to talk about list builder programs. So it's something that if you want to jump in and set up and configure your system and then get some leads going today, list builders are probably the easiest way for a person to actually jump in and do that. So let's talk a little bit about that. And once again, remember what we're going to do is we're generating traffic and we're driving them to our pre-configured portals. And a couple of examples of portals here. Here's one of them that I use where I drive traffic to this particular portal. I have a YouTube video. And once again, remember, you don't have to do your own videos. There are system videos that are already in there. Once you get comfortable with the next step of the process, you do your own videos. And there's a lead capture portal. Here's a different version of the lead capture portal through My Lead System Pro. And you looked at my system, my Firebrand Networker. Once again, same kind of an approach. Okay. Now let's dive into the back office here of Lead System Pro and go to our training section. And remember, there's a ton of training back here on marketing. Recorded webinars going back 1.5 years. They have them every week. They're about an hour long. They cover key segments of generating internet lead traffic. So as you can see, there's a lot of different approaches in here we can dive into. We're going to go down here and focus first on the list builders. Now, list builders basically are programs where the best way to explain it is list builders are like going out and sending emails out to a pre-selected group of particular prospects, kind of like email marketing used to be, where you would go out and buy a list of people who are supposedly interested. But with these, you're actually going to an existing company that has carefully gone out on the internet and found people that are in a particular niche that are highly interested in some particular niche that you're interested in, and then you can actually rent that list from them. You can email members of their list every 3 days for a year for about $200. So it's very inexpensive advertising, very quick to get going immediately. And so with list builder companies, there's a couple that we think are really good. Keep in mind, before you dive into any of these approaches or get signed up on one of these systems, there are certain things that you have to do it effectively. As you can see down here, there's about 1.5 hours worth of training on doing list builder programs you need to go through before you even dive in and set up an account with one of these companies. So I recommend you get started on the portal, get it configured, go into the training, and then go in and subscribe to one of these services. But basically, two of them that I think are pretty good: Viral URL and Viral Host, and then there's List Joe. And what they are basically is Viral URL is a company that has gone out on the internet and they provide free services to a specific group of people on the internet. And in the case of Viral URL, they provide cloaking tools for URLs. Now, you don't have to know what that is, but it's something that internet marketers tend to use quite a bit. So it attracts internet marketers. And of course, that's the kind of people we're looking for if we're building an MLM. So they sign up so they can get the free service, but in exchange, they have to agree to get emails from other members within the service about particular things that they're marketing and offering. So it's a captive list that's interested. And with Viral Hosts, which is owned by the same people, they've gone out and offered free hosting services for websites. So it targets more of a pure internet entrepreneur. So they're both really good lists. But let's take a look at what we do with these particular systems. They're so simple. I love them, right? So I go to one of the companies here. I log into my account, and it brings up the back office. And this is exactly how easy it is. You go to your email section. You go down to System Mailer. It pops it up. And you come down here and you cut and paste in one of the templates that we can show you how to put together that gives your offer to these 3,000 members and a clickable link that's in there so they can go to your capture page, right? So I've done these quite a bit. I do them every 3 days. And so here's one particular one that I did. And so I just bring it up as a template. It's already in there, and it talks about, hey, I met an internet marketer, makes 7 figures, did it in a year. Check out his story, and I put up this particular linkage that they can then click on and go back to. And then I put my contact information down below. I come down here, say save the template. I click send email. Boom, it's done. Goes out to 3,000 people. I set my calendar exactly 3 days from now. I can go back in and boom, send another 3,000 emails out. So, and I get 4 or 5 leads off each of these services anytime I do it. Viral Host, here we go, log into my account. Similar configuration because they're owned by the same people. Go to the email section. I got to close this window. Go to the email section, System Mailer. Brings it up once again, same deal. And so I'm going to click on this, do one of my templated ones they already set up. Okay, and we show you how to do all this. And then boom, click send email. Now, I'm not actually sending the email because I just did this yesterday, so I have to wait until Saturday before I can actually dive in and ship these out and start sending them. And so with this, this is very inexpensive, very targeted lead generation, and you'll get results right away. This is one of the reasons we recommend this to people who are new to the world of internet marketing. Probably one of the least complicated approaches you can actually use. So what it is when you sign up for these systems, you sign up, they're actually a free service, so you're actually signing up at just like somebody who's using Cloaking would, right? Or the free web hosting, and you're now a member. But then they give you a one-time upgrade offer for the service, which you have to subscribe to. It's like $197 for a year. You have to subscribe to that to be able to send out emails to the other members. So, and when you do that, there's some, once again, things you have to go through to set up your account properly. So I wouldn't dive into this until you have a portal actually set up and you've gotten some training from us on how to do it properly. But it's quick, it's easy. You can get your system configured, like I said, in about half an hour, and then you can turn around and, you know, an hour later, you can be fielding leads coming through from your list builder program. Can't get much simpler than that. Once again, this is Mark Barrett. I hope this has been useful for you and show you how quickly you can get into the world of internet lead generation and marketing and go out there and find targeted people who are going to come to your website that are going to be specifically interested in network marketing. And as you move them through your system, you're going to be able to peel off a percentage of those people and put them into your primary MLM. And that's why we're here. Thanks, and stay tuned for the next installment.